Hi everyone, this is CricketSong with Lunar Wisdom, and I'm here to do another tarot spreads video. This one is quite simple. It is called Know Thyself. You can find this tarot spread in this book, Illustrated Tarot Spreads, 78 New Layouts for Personal Discovery, and this is by Filner and Schreiner. And this particular spread is in the beginning on page 16, 3-card spread, Know Thyself. Now normally I wasn't planning on sharing this spread with you because it's a very simple spread, but sometimes we need simple spreads, right? For really quick information, and sometimes the 3-card spread can bring so much insight. So I decided I would share it with you. 3 cards. Who am I? What do I need? How will I get it? Very straightforward. Nothing spectacularly complicated in this. So let's take a look, and then we can compare the cards here with the Green Witch Tarot to see if anything might change. Who am I? What do I need? How will I get it? 3 cards, very simple. Let's pull it down here so we can get a better view. Okay. Who am I? 0, the major arcana card, the Fool. So first thing I would say, the fact that who am I is a major arcana card tells me that this is something that is affecting my journey now and will continue to affect my journey going forward. The Fool represents the very beginning. It represents eagerness. It represents a start of maybe a new phase in my life, considering my age. I'm not a child, but moving here to where I am, recently relocating within the last 6 months, this suggests that I am in the beginning of a new adventure, a new life path, and just knowing everything about me, this makes complete sense to me. This indicates that I'm just beginning a new phase of my life. So this, you might even want to pull a clarifying card on this, which it doesn't suggest it in the book, but when I do things like this for myself, I pull clarifying cards oftentimes. So let's just suggest that I pulled the Moon as the clarifying card, another major arcana card. Again, this would tell me that something is profoundly affecting me spiritually, energetically, physically, and the Moon speaks to me about hidden information, hidden knowledge, having a hint of something, but not really seeing the details of what's going on, and encouraging me to do the digging, to do the work, to put in the effort to reveal what is hidden in the shadows. So whether this is talking about inner working, like working through my shadows, or whether this is talking about, trying to discover information that I just don't know in my physical environment, this is encouraging me to do the work and put in the effort to find out what I think I know, but what I clearly only have hints of. So that's how I would read that. What do I need? The 3 of Swords reversed. So if I look at the 3 of Swords upright, for me, swords represent fire. I know for many people, swords represent air. So we're just going from my perspective. Swords representing fire, the 3 of Swords is sort of talking about being at a crossroads. So if I would see this upright, I would say what do I need? I need to figure out this conflict that I may be engaged in, or this argument, this sort of triangular, being at a crossroads with something and needing to make some decision and having some difficulty in making that decision. But because it's reversed, I sort of feel like I'm at a crossroads here, and it may be difficult to make decisions, or I feel like every decision I make is not the best decision, and maybe I'm standing between a rock and a hard place kind of thing. What this would suggest being reversed is saying that maybe I'm not making decisions that I need to make. Maybe I'm not putting myself out there enough. I'm not getting out of my comfort zone to face these kind of difficult decisions, because these kind of difficult decisions will really, reveal more about myself and the nature of who I am and the nature of my relationships with people and situations and places. And I need to get into these kind of situations in order to tap into that information that I'm looking. This whole spread is talking about know thyself, and I would suggest that what I need to do is face more of these difficult decisions that for whatever reason I'm not facing, or I'm not finding myself in it, probably because I'm not trying to get out of my comfort zone. That's how I would read that card. How do I get it? How will I get it? How will I get what I need? Here we see the Ace of Cups, and this talks about new relationships, whether they're romantic, whether they're relationships with a situation, whether they're relationships with just people. It's here when I see the cups, it talks about emotions. It talks about filling your cup spiritually, emotionally, finding those things that bring us joy, the connectedness that we have with situations, with people. And this is telling me that I will get what I need by engaging and emotionally, investing in people, places, things, getting out of myself and connecting with other things, allowing the water to flow out of me and into my environment and my surroundings. That's how I will get what I need to discover who I am, to know myself more completely. That's how I would read this 3-card, which has become a 4-card spread. So let's compare this to what it would look like with the Green Witch Tarot. So the Fool becomes the Green Man. What do I need becomes the 3 of Athames here, and the Ace of Chalices, and then I had pulled the clarifying card being the Moon. So does this change anything in the way I read this? The only one that really changes, because all of them, the Green Man and the Fool, again, talks about something new, something green, something young. I would still read that the same. The Moon, even though the illustration is a little different, I might even add here, because it is the Green Witch Tarot, on a witchy sense, like trying to connect with the spirit realm, whatever I work with, deity, spirit guides, spirit allies, ancestors, beloved dead, familiar spirits, whatever it is that I work with, trying to reconnect with them and gaining information with them, helping, strengthening that relationship in order to have them reveal more information to me. And that might talk about, more spell casting or ritualistic communing with them. I might add that. The only card that really, the image is very different, is the 3 of Athames. And when I see this particular card, this suggests that there's a hesitation. So even though I know there is a place I need to go, I see the door, but I'm standing on this side and I'm hesitating to cross the threshold. So it's still talking about sort of like crossroads, but the hesitancy, the fear in engaging in that, the fear in walking through the door because I might be attacked, I might be reveal something I don't want to know, see something I don't want to see. So this was what do I need? I need to cross the threshold. I need to face that fear. I need to go forward, move forward, motivate myself, push myself into more uncomfortable places or positions, to challenge myself and able to know myself better. That's the only card that I would read a little differently in this spread. The Ace of Chalice is still the same image, the same feeling, the same message. So that's how I would read this simple 3-card spread, Know Thyself. If you try this spread and it reveals or you know, share with me your experience with this spread. Page 16 in the Illustrated Tarot Spreads. Until next time, I love you. Blessed be.